Hey guys, how you all doing? Got the day off today, so we're going to make a start on issue 26. Now, I thought that we were going to make a start on the basement, but we're not. We're actually going to finish this room right here. This bit here is where the door goes, and we're going to build the door. We're not going to put it up, but we're going to build the door. Now, in this issue today, I need to replace my glue. In this issue today, we have got quite a unique little collection. And you see, I've already separated them into what we're doing this week, today, and what we're doing in a couple of days' time. You'll also notice that something's missing. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. You'll also notice that we have some special guests. Now we have this, which if you look at the detail, tells you which room it's meant to be in. This is Cinderella's dresser, and it's brilliant. I love it. I think it's so cool. I think it's a vanity table, complete with mirror, which is dusty. So I need to get that cleaned first. But look at the detail. That just looks amazing. The pumpkin at the top and then the beautiful tulip at the bottom. It just looks so amazing. The details on this is absolutely brilliant. I love it. I think it's so cool. On top of that, and you'll notice I put blue tack on to keep it together, we've got this, which is supposed to sit on here. Now, both of these are going to go in my little storage box I work on this one here. So we have 6 panels which are going to go on this base here, and we've got this base here which I need to stick this cross on, already positioned. And then we've got the top panel which will stick onto this bit here, which will be the door frame, which is why it's got holes at the bottom. I think it's meant to go, yeah, that way. And we have this bit here, which is going to go on this one at the bottom. And this bit here is going to go on here. And it's going to have a little door handle to it, which is going to look real good. Now, the door handle itself is in my little small pieces nozzle, as is the 2 pins. Now we need to keep these safe because we've got 1 pin for today, we've got 1 pin for the second project, and we have our little door hinges, which I think, if I remember rightly, have oh no, they don't. I thought they had hidden Mickeys on them, but they don't. Oh, never mind. And then next week, we're working on this. This will go on the bottom bit that will cover up the gap between the Mickey room and the Frozen room. And these bits here will go on the side. This side will face the Frozen room. Look at the detail, so cool. And this brown side will face Mickey's room. And then this top bit here, which also looks awesome, will be on Mickey's side, and it will be, as this is the panel for Frozen, this will be Mickey's one, but this will be put on later, probably to make sure that the door swings. Now I'm gonna get ready, and then we're gonna make a start. Catch you later. because it's warped, this might be difficult. This door is way too warped. I may have to sellotape that together just to keep that together. Yeah, where's the masking tape? I'm going to have to masking tape it together. Okay, I've got a slight problem, being that this door, particularly this white bit, is actually warped. So I'm going to have to masking tape the bits on so that they dry normally. I'm hoping it doesn't. So I'm going to masking tape it into 3 pieces and hope that it's going to look good. Okay, so that's what the door currently looks like, and that's what it's going to look like until it dries. It's just to hopefully A, stop the warping, and B, keep everything together while it's drying. In the meantime, I'm going to make a start on the top bit of the door while this dries, and then tomorrow we're going to finish this. So this video, which was supposed to come out on Tuesday, is actually going to come out on Wednesday. Just because I've decided to take a little bit more time with my work, and I got slightly delayed. So let's put these together. So we're going to put this bit and this bit together. I'm going to put a little dab of glue on this bit here. Very similar to how we did the door the last time. And we are going to stick them I'm going to lie them flat while they dry, and hopefully when this dries we're going to put this bit onto this bit, and then we can carry on with the rest of it. Hopefully the fact that this is warping isn't going to do too much damage. Hey guys! Well, as you might have seen in the previous video, I resorted to having to masking tape the door together. The door was badly warped, which meant that trying to put it together, particularly as you're supposed to put them this way flush, was extremely difficult. So in order to do that, I had to basically masking tape the whole door together, and then also masking tape to keep this down. So this is now probably as straight as it's going to be. Let me remove this. Probably as straight as this is going to be. It's still slightly, if you look carefully on this angle, it's still slightly warped where this door's had to adjust, but it's a lot more secure now, and it's not as, and it's a lot more solid as well, which is a good thing. So what we're going to do, as soon as I figure out which, I think the top bit is meant to be on the top. No, the long bit's meant to be at the top, so it's meant to be that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip that, just slip this bit onto here, which I also did. Although whether I recorded it, I don't know. I'm hoping I did. And then we're going to add this bottom bit here, very similar to how we did the first door. It's already got glue on it, so let's just slip it onto there. Like so. Make sure it's nice and flush, which it is. Oops, that worked. Like so. This is probably going to take another day of attempted drying just to get that to stay completely still. I might need some more. Might need some more glue on there. And then we're going to take this bit, stick some glue along the edge here. Now we are going to leave this to dry before we do the next bit. So the next bit is supposed to be I'll show you. I'm going to put glue on here. I'm going to make sure I put a lot of glue. Probably was only supposed to put a tiny dab of glue on there, but we're going to put as much glue as we possibly can just to make sure that it sticks and it stays. And then slip it onto the edge of here. Oops. Need to put some more glue on this bottom one, I think. I'll probably get away with sticking some glue on the edge of here. It's so difficult when you're trying to... Alright, let's get this bit off. Oh no, now it's stuck. Ray. Right, I'm gonna have to take this really, really slowly, which is annoying because this is actually sticking really, really well. It's just this bottom bit that's being the pain in the arse. Right, so I'm not going to pick it up, so instead I'm going to tilt it in your direction. There we go. Now we're going to wait for that to dry. Hopefully that's going to take a couple of hours. And then the next step is we're going to stick these handles on, which I could probably do with this one, which is just a very simple glue on here, glue on there, and then wait for the glue to dry off. Now we've got two handles because there's supposed to be a handle on the other side, but we're going to wait, give this door a little bit of a chance to dry off first before we do anything else. Once we've done that, once we put the handles in, we've already done this bit here, as you can see, and it's got a hole on the top. This is to stick it on top of the door. And the next step after that is we're going to put these bits here, which is where we're going to need these tweezers, through opening holes in here, which again I'm going to wait until this completely dries before I do anything else. It's already getting pretty stable. And then once that is done, we're going to stick the pins through the holes and then glue. Oh no, just I suppose that makes sense. Without gluing this bit in, glue it onto this bit here, like so, and that'll be our door practically complete. But we're going to wait until this dries first. But it already looks pretty cool as a door. Now my question, which is going to be an interesting one, is when I do the Alice in Wonderland one idea that I've got is I'd quite like to put the Alice in Wonderland one upside down, to stick with the upside down theme. So you'll notice that with my wallpaper it's actually upside down, and that's because in the book she's meant to go into this upside down room. And this is my plan. This is my plan, possibly to do the door upside down. Probably I've done the floor properly because I couldn't think of a way of doing the ceiling the other way, because we've got lights at the top of the ceiling, I think. So that plan went out the window. But what I have got for the ceiling is something important which I need to consider whether I do. But until then, let's wait for this to dry. so cool. I think it looks so great. The final thing that we need to add, but I need to make sure I've got the right angle. So let me just grab the instructions real quick. Yeah. So it's that way. Now this doesn't need gluing, but because this is in front, it's going to be a bit awkward because we've got to get this bit in this hole here. This is where I also know if this is angled correctly. Okay. Is that meant to be flush? Oh, it's the other way around. What? You never said that. Oh, yes, you did. Okay, I've done this very, very wrong, so I need to undo this. Damn. I swear I read it properly. That's why it's not sticking on properly. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've managed to fix it. It was quite an easy fix actually. Once you got this bit removed, just stick it back on. Now I'm waiting for this to dry, but I thought I'd show you what it's supposed to look like. So we've got Mickey's door on one end, Frozen on the other. This bit will go on this bit here, and it's not glued on because this is going to be the door's mechanism. Like so. Now we're going to wait for this to dry, but this is practically the whole issue. So we've finally finished the door, and our next challenge, whether I choose to accept it or not, I wonder if that's too far in. Let me bring that out a tiny bit. That might be too far in. There we go. There we go. I think it'll make more sense once this is actually stuck on. But our next issue is we're going to be using these to stick onto that door frame there, and hopefully we're going to have our first door installed in the doll's house. So I'm going to go away and read the instructions properly this time, and I'll see you guys real soon.